What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. Ashe, brothers and sisters, Ashe. So, ah, so a long time ago, my most viewed video is called "What Africans Don't Get About African Americans." It's old, I'm hella country sounding, still hella country sounding, but that doesn't mean I don't like people from the continent or people from the Caribbean or Central South America or the UK. But it seems that the people from the diaspora in those communities don't understand that there's a separation now. And it doesn't bother us, but it seems like, you called us an African booty scratcher. That's the best you got. No problem. No problem. But we also made sure you got a job. We also made sure you could come to college to get a job. We also made sure you can be safe in neighborhoods. But we called you names as a child. Y'all called us names as children and as adults, and, in some instances, sabotaged our children. But we didn't feel like that was out of bounds. So there's a separation. Now, the thing is, there are a bunch of black folks, black Americans, or black Americans, you want to say FBA, Foundational Black Americans, ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves, however you want to slice it, who have done things for the diaspora inside of America and went to your country, your home countries, and done things to help you in your own homeland. But, and I know some people might bring up, is it Liberia or Ghana? I forget which one. But we don't go around, like we're not going to Africa or the Caribbean or Central or South America and really taking a dump on the black people there as far as treatment. We're not going there with the, you know what, we just came here, I'm better than you. And there are brothers and sisters in your countries who see that your country isn't as developed as it could be, and are doing business in your country and employing people in your countries and helping things in your countries. But they're not like, I'm better than you, you're beneath me, we're a better group, blah, blah, blah. We don't want our kids talking to your kids. You know what I'm saying? You're a failure. So, or you're this bad stereotype. And we're not like getting around other groups of other blacks in the diaspora or non-blacks in general, and like, yeah, we don't rock with them, we that's not our history. That's not what we're doing. But because we've come across that for so long, there's a separation, and to me, it's an understandable separation because we need to have a division. Like we don't have a unity, so we might as well have a divide. And for some people, that's a big deal. For me, not so much. It's not saying that people can't work together, people can't grow together, people can't help each other, put people up on game. But the thing about it is, there's got to be a two-way street. It can't be a one-way street and then throw you the middle finger after. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of black folks like, we're not going to go to Africa or the Caribbean or Central and South America and say we're, just pick a country. We're just like y'all, but when we do something good, we're different. We're black Americans. That's why we're doing it. But when we do something bad, we're y'all. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we won't go to Jamaica and then say, I'm winning in Jamaica because I'm American, but if I'm a complete degenerate in Jamaica, I'm a Jamaican. That'll be trifling. You know, you just name a country, name a scenario, and that creates a separation. So we got to separate each other in our positives and our negatives, because I think we approached it as though we're all one big group, we're all on the same team, but it's obvious that we're not. So, and people want to keep score. So it's time to actually put the points on the board, you know. And when people put out their points, I think every black group in the diaspora has points on the board. I think there's definitely a lot of positive points on the board for everybody. I just think it's like the Olympics. We got a lot more gold medals, a lot more silvers, a lot more bronzes. And when we start putting up our points, it's going to get like, like we tried to warn you. Like, you know, we know you're an exceptional people where you are, but over here, we're exceptional, you know. But since we go separate ourselves, we're going to separate all our successes. And we're going to take our failures with us too. But you're going to get your successes to your group like you always do, but we're going to push your failures to your group also. You don't get to blend that in with us. So I think it's just going to be a separation. And we're going to just make everybody stand on their own, hold their own, good and bad. You know, because we all got problems internally. So, you know, but we're going to make y'all fix y'all's too. It ain't just going to be us. So like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.